what happened when I dreamed about you. Back it in my village, yeah. I start reminiscing, yeah. This time around, I wanted to be good for you. Waiting on the sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. Oh, please favor for me. Do this one favor for me.
Now I have washed off my whole entire face. I have replenished it with moisturizer because you need to moisturize your face before you do anything to it and put anything on there. So just, you know, drip this around the face as so. I like to use a brush first, okay? And I like just going in and took like a beauty sponge, sprayed it, and then sprayed my face with setting spray and just bounced it all over my face just to even it out because I liked like more of an even thing with my base. Why would you want a more distraught look? I don't know. Corrector, and I'm just gonna put it where it matters. So my little spots here and little spots here, and for whatever reason I always had this dark space right here. It's very annoying. And I put a little bit right here in the eye section. After doing that, I just go in and blend it a little bit more. Now I know you're wondering, why didn't you just do that before your foundation so it would cover it up? Well, sometimes we forget, and when we forget, I'm not taking it off to do it all over again now, am I? Hell no. The last two examples is going to be the same here, so I don't even have to show you. And this is why beauty gurus stop their video to do their eyebrows, because it's literally the same every single time. Nothing changes. So I'll be right back. We're going to take both of these palettes and we're going to use them. So watch me work, hunty. I'm going to use that light pink again. So that pink that I used before, that juicy, the one right here, I'm going to use that. And I'm going to start where we started before. Literally, you're just brushing and sweeping it on. We're going to go into Devilish. Devilish is a darker, almost cranberry color. So I'm gonna still take the same brush. I'm gonna take a little bit and dust it off, and then put that not on top of Juicy, but like almost right below it, but still sweeping it into it, you know, just to build it, because at this point we're just building the color. We're gonna open up this palette, watch me blush, and we're going to take the orange and red and kind of like pop, 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 and kind of just mix them together in its own little thing. And then we're gonna go down onto the bottom lid with this. We're gonna take the orange, we're gonna go on top of that red. Not on it directly, but like in between the pinks that we had and in between the red that we have. And we're gonna go right in between. We're gonna use Bing because I knew I was going to lose that pink, but I didn't want to do too much at first. I'm gonna take that Bing and I'm gonna sweep it up there. Now this is pink, and I'm only sweeping it back and forth like a couple of times, so this is too pink for me. I'm gonna get into this berry and this berry baby, and you're going to sweep it right there. Like you don't even care that you put it on. You like, I'm putting it on. I don't even care. And you're gonna sweep it right there. So when people be like, Candace, how'd you do that? Candace, I don't even see how you did that. I'm like, sis, it's really not that deep, dog. Like, it's 1, 2, 3. If you know geometry, you know how shapes go. You know how, if you ever been in any art class, you know how a color wheel works, right? So it's pretty much just putting like things together. Some people are so scared of doing this, and they really need to get out their comfort zone. It's a cut crease. All my elites have done it successfully and unsuccessfully once in their life. The trick is not to put too much concealer on your brush, because it will ruin everything. You're just gonna close your eye and put the concealer at the bottom where you're gonna need it, obviously, and then you're gonna open up your eye like a demonic person. You see how mine goes all the way up there? It don't really go all the way up there, but I was just going crazy. So I'm seeing where my concealer could run, because you want to make sure that you don't blink and your concealer like is all over the place. See, now I didn't put enough concealer, so it's not letting me move it the way I want to. Put it flat up against my eye and curve. If you get some down here, it don't really matter because you are gonna blend it out anyway. You're gonna take your finger and you're gonna pat the end, because that will help it blend out into your shadow and your shadow blend into the concealer. If you just let it sit there, it will be so hard to try to blend that in later on. It's just gonna turn out really ugly. So I'm gonna do the other side and I'll be right back. So obviously I want this base to be nice and sticky for what I'm gonna lay on top of it. I don't want to set it and then the glitter not look good. So I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow. I'm not going to spray it because hello, that would intensify the hell out of it. And I'm just going to put it right there and press it in there. Okay, don't be ashamed. No, just press it in there. I think I'm going to take, I want to take that deep pink, but I think it's going to run into the deepness here. And I don't need it to do that. So I think we're going to take that champagne color. Yeah. And pop it on there just to give it its own little, oh yeah. Oh yeah. That, oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That definitely, if you can see the difference between just the yellow and then the champagne on top of it. What is the color of this? Turn on. I'm gonna just spray the brush a little bit and literally just pat on there some setting spray so it doesn't move, even though I'm about to wipe it off. So I'm gonna go back to Watch Me Blush palette. I'm sorry for all the noise that I'm making. So I'm gonna go back to the Watch Me Blush palette. I'm gonna take that berry shadow that I had before, and I'm going to once again just sweep it right there. I'm not going more into the cut crease and the shimmer. I'm sweeping it right there, and then I'm gonna go right here where it cuts, because I can't stand that. I can't stand it. I need to be softened just a tad bit, just a tad bit. So I'm gonna go sweep back and forth, but I'm concentrating right here to get that deep plum look. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side and I'm gonna come right back. We're gonna move on to the face. So I'm gonna be using 3 concealers and I'll show you why. What you do is you're gonna take this, the lighter color, put it closer and put it right here. Boom. And I don't need to put a lot. I hate when people put a lot because it just be looking a mess, honey. So I'll just be putting it right there. Okay, because I don't need to be looking too light, okay? Then I put my one closer to my skin tone right underneath it so it blends better. And then once these two are blended out, that's when I put the one that's like my skin tone, and then that's when I go and blend them out together. So let's get to blending. I'm gonna spray my face. Makeup's gonna look, I'm gonna just take that makes my skin look like my skin, do a little smile line on the cheeks, and do that. So now you have the people who do this, they do that, go down the nose, do it. I'm gonna use this foundation. Oh yeah, that is, honey, my color where? This is my contour color. Look at that. So now it's time to cut the cheeks. And with cutting the cheeks, you're going to use your translucent powder. So then you're gonna take it, cut it, honey, for the contour gods. People like to bake. I don't like to bake because, like I said, I let anything that's too light sit on my face for a long time. Flashback berry in your face. So I almost dust it off immediately. I'm like, okay, you got your time, you got your shine. You're Gucci. That's definitely good enough. Alright, so now we get to blush. So for blush, I'm going to use this tangerine color that we have here. Who said you can't use eyeshadow for a blush? I'm just going to use that to open up my face and give it some warmth and some depth. But it's our favorite step, is highlight. And Glola crayon case. It was their first product that came out and just destroyed the beauty community. Anyway, because it's perfection in a bottle. It's so pretty. Okay guys, so this is the finished product. I know that I didn't show me putting the rest of my highlight on and also putting on my lipstick and how I did it, but me doing my lipstick is very, very simple. I love an ombre look and it takes nothing to do it. So basically I just took this nice chocolate, it's NYX liquid suede in like chocolate or something. And then I took this e.l.f. Matte stick, and I use this for almost all my ombre looks because it's pink, but it's almost like a mauve pink, so it will go with anything. So that's how I did my lips, and I lined them with the crayon case pencil in, I think this is Bear. I'm more of an eye attention person than a face attention person, if that makes sense. So like my beat of the face doesn't really matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. The eyes is what really gets it because I have beautiful eyes naturally. Thanks to my daddy. It smiles my way into anybody's arms if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? This is the end result of an expert level makeup artist like myself going out for Valentine's Day. And yeah, I hope you guys really did like this little YouTube series leading up to Valentine's Day. I appreciate you guys. Drop your comments below, let me know how I did, and if you'll use any of these makeup ideas, and if you do, please tag Swipes and Giggles on your pictures if you use any 3 of these levels of makeup on your Valentine's Day night or any night. It would be awesome to see you guys do renditions of it. So yeah, see you guys later, and until next time, it was nice swiping with you.